Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Geek Out Championship Wrestling. The one wrestling podcast where we have the chutzpah to do an episode on a pay-per-view Lee status. I am your host with the most, Mr. Chris Nolan, and across the ring from me is my co-host with the co-most, Mr. Timmy C.
That's right. Undisputed champion is here in this corner.
Oh, that's why we're all clipping. I accidentally bumped the volume knob all the way up. That's fine. Keep going.
Is rather shiny over in this corner.
Oh,
I hope you brought your sunglasses.
It's a little blinding.
It is bright.
Yeah.
That's
much
right.
like my future. It's bright.
Oh, that's nice. Much like the future of NXT.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and get started with
Yes.
NXT TakeOver.
Yes, let us.
I was thoroughly impressed, as was a lot of people.
Oh, yes.
Before I get started, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving and happy Rusev Day.
There we go.
Good
See?
job.
See?
I think I finally have the levels right, too.
I hope so.
Sorry to anyone who's been listening and just being graded.
They're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Normally they just suck, but now they're really loud and sucking.
Bro. We started with the bro. Matt Riddle came out to kick off the show.
He made his debut.
That's true. And
or his in-ring debut.
That's right. And he called out, oh no.
Oh no.
That's right.
One of my least favorite NXT wrestlers.
I know, so it probably made you super happy when you saw that Riddle did away with him so quickly.
I was looking at something else and turned back around when I heard Riddle's music go again. I was like, what? It's already over.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
But actually, oddly enough, as a side note, I actually do like the whiny, I'm gonna beat up all of your cool indie guys, your indie darlings. I like that oh no character. I think it fits my distorted hatred view of oh no. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I like this character works for you in my world where you're a piece of shit.
I can see that.
So I'm actually excited about him. I hope he continues it. It's not just a one and done because Riddle beat him.
Right. Right. But wasn't he an indie wrestler? Like,
yeah. Well, no. There was a guy named Chris Hero that looked
he was
remarkably like him.
Right. Terrible.
Yeah. I've seen him live.
Yeah, I know.
Eric Royal kicked the shit out of him.
So
not nearly as good as Matt Riddle though.
So that was it to really talk about. I mean, I'm anxious to see what happens with Riddle. He did have that cool kick flip to get the his flippy floppies off. Yes, that is true, bro. Come on.
Although
I think of Brian when we bro. Come on.
There's an indie wrestler that does Nova Pro Wrestling a lot.
Right.
His name is Bro, BREAUX or something like that.
Okay.
And
oh no.
His entrance is just bro.
Oh no.
And they had a show on Black Friday, and when he came out, he was wrestling. I was like, yeah, that's my bro, not that. I said something like, not that turd they got over at NXT, and everyone was just like, ooh. Because, everyone, all those marks know who I'm talking about.
100%.
And, it brought a smile to his face. And he's a cool guy. I've hung out with him.
Okay.
We sang karaoke together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one show afterwards, a whole bunch of us, fans and wrestlers, heels and babyface alike, all went out to a karaoke bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you had the time of your life?
Yeah.
No, you'd never felt like that before.
No, and nobody put me in a corner, so it was great.
All right, good. So, the NXT Women's Championship.
Yes.
2 out of 3.
Yeah, super good match.
Very good match.
Yeah.
Shayna won the first fall.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, the lead up to that was good.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of good action.
Yes.
Kyrie won the second.
Mm-hmm.
We tied it up.
Yep.
I thought that after that happened, I was licking my chops. I was like, this because she had all the momentum.
Yes.
And Shayna had like an injury, right?
Yeah.
Was it shoulder or arm or something?
She was selling something along the arm.
Right. So, but I was super impressed.
Yeah.
And then we had
was it her buddies that got involved first.
I was just going to say that. What? We are on the same page. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Jessamine Duke and I always forget
Shafir?
Shafir? Ari Schaefer?
Schaefer, sorry.
No, that's a comedian.
Me.
A comedian's name is Ari Schaefer. No, I think it is Shafir. I just forget her first name.
Right.
It's like Maria Shafir or something like that.
But then we had Jasmine Duke came in the...
No, Jasmine Duke was...
But she came in after the second fall, so they were on to it was the next fall.
Were they in the crowd and came out, or
I thought they came down the ramp.
It's been like 2 weeks since I saw this.
Oh wow, so long.
Well, we were so busy on Thanksgiving week that we weren't able to do a recap.
That's true. But ultimately, Shayna won the third fall.
Yeah, even with the help of leader of Team Kick, Dakota Kai, and I feel so bad. What's her name? She was on Mae Young, real life best friends with Kairi Sane, and she just obviously just got signed.
Io Shirai?
Yeah, Io Shirai.
Shirai. See, yeah. I'm terrible with these names.
Yeah,
until I say them or read them multiple times.
Yeah, and she did an amazing moonsault. Everyone keeps like geeking out over like how she did them in like skinny jeans.
Yeah,
I was just like, it's impressive to me.
Just
period.
Happened. Yeah,
yeah, it was really cool. I don't care what she's wearing.
Yeah,
it was
she could
really
be
cool.
bikini bottoms. Yeah. She did it. It was awesome.
She could be in like the hammer pants that Mr. 619 wears.
Oh, there you go, booyaka. But again, Baszler finds a way to win the match.
Yep.
And leads the question of what's next.
Yeah. Or who's next?
Well, yeah, I mean, because
next.
You had interference at the end, but I guess I'm interested to see really what's next. Like, who's going to be the next challenger for the belt. I obviously, on the pre-show that we taped before, thought that the title would change hands.
Yeah. And
this would be Baszler's opportunity to kind of move on. But I think they're going to do something to kind of, get somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm interested to see kind of what happens now. I mean, I'm okay with Baszler winning.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about it, but I'm interested to see kind of what the next steps are.
I'm sure in the short term they'll probably have some sort of like 3-on-3 action between the two.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
There.
That'd be fun.
And it would be cool to see like a ladies faction, because we haven't really had that since the Four Horsewomen.
Yes.
A ladies undisputed era.
Ooh.
So to speak, because I mean that's what, since they don't have the fourth of the Four Horsewomen of MMA, it would be cool to see something like that, because I feel like all of them have like the kind of like character to do like something like the Undisputed Era,
right?
But not just ladies Undisputed Era, like something. I mean, I trust NXT. They're in good hands, and probably something better than just we're the ladies.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Especially with people like Dakota Kai, I think.
Yeah.
And who knows? I mean, Kairi Sane could still get the belt back.
Yeah.
Maybe at the next NXT takeover. Who knows? But anyway, Johnny G, Aleister Black.
Such a good match.
I was surprised at how many cheers Johnny G was getting as he was coming down the ring. He was getting boos, but dude, the place went nuts.
I mean,
him.
I think
he has to be the top wrestler of NXT.
Yeah, regardless, people still love him. Yeah. He's one of those just like Jericho.
Yeah,
just like
it
Miz,
doesn't matter. He is top dog in NXT. He is the number one seed in NXT.
Yeah,
it does not matter.
Yeah,
in that match. I was on the edge of my seat the entire match. There were so many near falls, especially near the end.
Mm-hmm.
I just unbelievable. It's. I'm not trying to take anything away from Aleister Black, or Ciampa, or anybody else Johnny G wrestles, but he brings out the best in all of them.
Yeah,
I know I'm completely marking out the Johnny G right now, but it's just unbelievable. I mean, his matches are must see.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, I love the part where he's telling Aleister Black to get up in the middle of the ring, and Aleister Black sits down. Gets in his, crisscross applesauce, as they're allowed to say nowadays. But But it's really turned into this Johnny takeover, you know? I mean, he is the man.
I did like that. I hadn't noticed the name switch until like after.
Yeah.
But I was like, that works so well. It's just like John Morrison now, because he was Johnny Mundo in Lucha Underground, and then now that he's at Impact, he's Johnny Impact.
Yes, of course. And the other part that really stands out is when Johnny was down on his knees begging. He's like, please don't.
Yeah.
And then hits the reversal on it. It's just there was so many really good.
I loved this is the finish, but I loved he hit the black mass and Johnny didn't fall backwards like most people do. He fell forward and just like into Alistair's chest. So Alistair's like, all right, fine. Clack! Does another. And I was
one more time. Outstanding match.
Yeah.
It really was. Mm-hmm. Good for Black for winning, and of course, good choice by you. Yeah. I, of course, am just a complete mark for Johnny G, as if you can't tell already.
No, really?
I know.
You hide it so well.
Who?
Speaking of complete marks for people who did not win,
all of your picks at Survivor Series?
I got a couple. All the ones that we agreed on.
Exactly.
I feel like that's a good transition to the next match that we would probably want to talk about.
Which is that?
My boy Velveteen Dream.
That's true. Who came out in his
oh my god. It was beautiful.
And I did love, I don't know if you saw or not, the tweet that Hollywood Hulk Hogan had.
Yes.
He said, if you ever need a manager or anything, and he's like, the Velveteen Dream does it solo. Sorry, Hulk.
Yeah. Sorry, Terry.
Terry, that's right. He called him Terry. Yeah. But that was... I'm surprised he didn't get more of a reaction when he came out. I felt like the crowd was like more surprised, maybe, at his outfit, but...
This isn't even the first time that he's mocked Hogan in his attire. He did, I think it was 2 takeovers ago. He had like the red and yellow scheme and had like a boa.
Right.
But this one like almost looked like he went into Hulk's bag and took his tights out. Right. And he even had Hollywood written on it.
He even did the point.
Mm-hmm.
He did the leg drop. Mm-hmm. Although did not get a chance to do the leg drop the first time, but hit it the second time.
Yeah, he finally hit it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Ciampa, he put on a good fight.
Oh yeah.
The crowd was definitely behind Dream.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted Dream.
Yeah.
All about the Dream.
Dream is over.
Yeah. A lot of really cool spots.
Yeah.
There was a couple spots at the end that I thought maybe Dream really hurt himself.
Possibly.
The arm, and then maybe on that DDT at the end. But
yeah,
I mean,
there were so many times where I was just like, wait, is Dream gonna win? Like they had so many good false finishes that I was like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. As the match continued, I thought, but yeah, you're right. I mean, there was a lot of times that I thought, well, Ciampa just needs to wrap this up. It's over. But in the same sense, there was a spot at the end that I'm surprised Ciampa kicked out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Dream lost. Again, I don't know. I mean, will they have a rematch? I don't know. I don't know if there's enough beef between them for a rematch.
Yeah, I think it's at this point it's just a matter of pride for Dream versus actual like any kind of beef.
So then who's next?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want Johnny versus Ciampa again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alistair is coming back for to get his title back.
Do you think they revived the triple threat that was supposed to happen until Johnny
could and then that's where you get your dream of them
Johnny
teaming
G
back
winning?
up. No, them teaming back up.
Yeah, maybe.
Although you would also dream of that too.
Well, if you do a triple threat, that way Ciampa can lose without.
Yeah, Johnny can beat Alistair.
Right.
because he's got more beef with Alistair now.
Right.
Because now they're both bad guys, and so he doesn't care that Tommaso Ciampa was mean to him.
Correct. So, I mean, I could see that happening. I could see maybe the triple threat, maybe a fatal four-way with the Dream. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Because that way, I mean, you and I could go back and forth on, Johnny or the Dream.
Yeah.
And that would set up a great set of matches after that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got, gosh, for the title, having the Dream against Johnny G going forward.
I would love that.
Yeah. Count me in.
Yeah.
Buckle up for sure. It's going to be a fun
you
ride.
You paid for the whole seat, but you're only going to be using the edge.
Yeah, exactly. I think we just helped Triple H. Triple H, if you're listening, I think that's a great direction.
Trips, we know you listen.
Yeah.
Paul.
All right. Well, long and short of it, you won the crown.
Yeah.
You continue.
I mean, there was still the War Games match.
You know what? Let's talk about that.
I mean, ultimately, at that point, I already had it won.
Well, that's where I checked the box.
Yeah. But yeah, there was the War Games, which I enjoy the War Games once I'm in there, but leading up to it, I'm always like, this match is such a mess.
Well,
there's so many people, there's so much ring.
I just feel like it takes a while to get to that point.
That too.
That's my issue. It's taking. You're waiting to get somebody out of a cage.
Yeah. The two people start in the ring 20 minutes before the match itself gets underway.
Right. I was cool with Adam Cole starting the match.
Yeah.
What against Ricochet?
You were excited to see Adam Cole Bay
yes
in the ring.
Yes.
Against Rick O'Shea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. His buddy Rick,
the NXT's premier Irish wrestler.
That's true. But I really thought that the action didn't really happen until all four against all four were in.
Yeah. That's where they reserved all the cool spots.
Yes.
Which there was a fair amount of cool
There
spots.
was. Everyone was kind of going off the scale on Ricochet's what do you call that? His backflip, but it was
the thingy.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a botch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, he barely hit the guys on the outside, and then everybody else kind of fell.
Yeah.
It was a botch. I'm sorry. It was a cool move. It was great, and I would even, but no, it was bad. It was a botch. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, congratulations to everybody that retweeted it and did gifs of it. It was a botch. It really wasn't my favorite match on the card, and I wanted it to be my favorite match on the card. And I think that's what bothers me about it.
Yeah, if it's going to be the main event, then it should be the best.
But how good did Roderick Strong look?
I mean, he stays in with the boys that are making him look good. Then he's always going to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on his own, he looked pretty good. Bobby Fish walked out with a knee injury. It was the same knee. But I went back and rewatched the match to see if I could see kind of what. I really didn't see anything. Even towards the end, I didn't see Bobby Fish go for any move or something. Tripp said that he got hit on it weird, but is okay. I really think that, Bobby Fish is what? In his late 30s? So the guy needs to be called up soon if he's going to do anything.
Yeah. Or, be a trainer.
That's possible too.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility.
I mean, they got Shawn Michaels training.
Yeah.
They could get anyone.
Yeah. I mean,
a hack like him.
He's bald. He's bald.
Yeah.
It's the same. Not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
I don't actually think Shawn Michaels is a hack, just in case anyone listening.
Well, Trips just turned it off.
God damn it.
Yeah. Way to go.
These guys were good until not my boy. No, I was watching Botchamania, which I don't
really.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I was.
My buddy Malt was just watching that.
Yeah,
yeah, he was talking about.
You name drop Malt early in this episode.
I know, but that's so surprising. Continue.
So I finally saw clips from Crown Jewel. The clip where Shawn accidentally smacks Kane's mask off was pretty silly.
Yeah,
and Trips. I mean, I get it. He was working with a pectoral tear, but like seeing him kind of Irish whip Undertaker into the barricade was just like, whoof.
Bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he never watches wrestling, or says he never watches wrestling yet. I was talking to him last week. He was like, dude, I was watching Botchmania. I was like, what? You what? And it's so funny you brought that up that I was putting two together. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't frequent Botchamania because I don't like to shine the spotlight on when people mess up.
Right.
But like I was bored at work and had nothing to do.
Did they show the Ricochet backflip from War Games?
They didn't.
Oh, they should have.
Apparently Matthew thought it was too cool.
Yes. Anyway, so Ricochet, Pete Dunne, his team, the War
Raiders
won the match of War Games. Really, I don't really know what happens after that. I know that there's going to be a takeover UK.
Yep.
So Pete Dunne will
defend his
championship.
Filmed.
Oh, really?
I think so. I watch What Culture on YouTube a lot, and they do. Yeah, they do their wrestling shows, and one of the pieces that they posted today was talking about the UK takeover, and he was like, and then there's spoilers for anyone that wants to watch, and I was like, oh, maybe I should not watch this.
I thought it was just the spoilers of who's going to be in the match.
Yeah, that's right, because they haven't released all the episodes leading up to it yet.
Right.
Yeah, maybe Takeover UK is still a little ways away.
Yep. Anyway, I thought Takeover again, greater than sign Survivor Series.
You know what I was really excited to find out?
What's that?
Hulu.
Who
has shows the takeovers too. Like I knew that they showed the weekly NXT.
You get a brief version of that?
Yeah.
So just like you do your Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah. My hour and a half of Raw.
Yeah.
Everyone should be so lucky.
Commercial free.
Yeah. Well, I pay a couple bucks extra a month to have it commercial free.
Yes. Good for you.
Yeah. So let's talk about Survivor Series.
Yes. So the dark match.
Cheers.
Yes, that was SmackDown's only win.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I heard Xavier.
I heard someone say that the guy that was in charge of like booking that match didn't know that Raw was supposed to have a clean sweep, so he was like, the Usos get it.
Yeah, exactly.
And no one was like,
So that started my title defense in great form.
Yeah.
Because I, of course, go against the
Boo-sos.
There you go. Really not too much to talk about for that match.
Yeah.
We'll move on to, how about the women's Raw versus SmackDown? So you have your girl, Alexa, who was in charge of...
She was gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. So that was... No.
Oh,
not
no.
you. No.
Alexa, stop.
Unbelievable.
Leaving that in.
Yes, we'll just call her Bliss. Little Miss Bliss.
Yeah.
That way your Alexa doesn't go off. I knew it. So this one, I was a little surprised with all the heat on Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
She was a beast. She was not like most girls.
No, not a perfect little princess.
No. But your girl, Money Ismella, she had an early elimination. I think it was Tamina, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. But I think Bailey eliminated Mella.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little rejoining of the what did they call themselves in NXT? They were like BFFs, and like they had their little how you hugging thing.
How you hugging?
I don't think that was
that was good. No, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I did. Sasha Banks had a little bit. I think she eliminated somebody. I think it was Mandy Rose. Maybe she eliminated. Mm-hmm. And then was it Sonya and Bailey both got counted out?
Yes, I was definitely. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yep. And then Asuka had a little bit. I don't know. Ultimately, there was no moments in this match that were wow moments to me. It was pretty much a back and forth, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown. Everybody got a little bit of offense in. People got eliminated, and then Nia Jax was the one at the very end.
Yeah.
Saved the day with her now she's owning the punch.
Yeah.
Now she's like Big Show. She's like, look at my fist. I can punch hard because I knocked out Becky Lynch in a sucker punch.
Yeah. And she shoved Sasha off the turnbuckle, which caused Sasha to get pinned.
Yes.
So that she was the sole survivor.
Yes.
As opposed to one of the sole survivors.
Yeah. Yeah. She's I don't know. I guess because I don't like... I mean, essentially they're taking what she did to Becky Lynch and now using it as, well, I've got a really strong fist. Yeah. It's like when The Miz knocked out Daniel Bryan with the brass knuckles and saying, oh, well, I got the hardest punch in the biz. It's like, no, you don't. And
you have brass knuckles.
Right. And Nia Jax, it was a sucker punch, or it wasn't even a sucker punch. It was an accident.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
Yes.
Anyway, Nia Jackson Raw win.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You start off pretty hot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't stay that way.
No.
Because then we get into what I think is the match of the night.
Oh.
Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura.
And I was way off.
Yes. Although I will say...
No Dean Ambrose to be seen on...
I was waiting for it, though.
Yeah. You got so excited from my prediction that you were like, this might be good.
Well, I was getting excited at the end when they were hitting their finishers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, he's going to come out. He's going to come out and interfere. He's going to ruin this match.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the match. I thought it was really good.
It was a good match.
It left me wanting to see another match between the two of them.
It left you wanting Moss?
See. But I thought it was a really good match. Seth Rollins went clean, which was a little bit of a surprise because I thought some shenanigans would have happened that would have caused that not to happen.
Yeah.
But of course, the year of Seth Rollins continues.
Yes.
And so I was very excited about that. What about you? What you think?
The same. Like it was probably the most intense match of the night. Had a nice slow build to it too. Like, one of those like classic like New Japan matches.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Yeah.
It lasted probably 20, 25 minutes probably.
And it was like the first 5 minutes they lulled me into, oh, this is kind of a boring match. And then out of nowhere, oh wait, no, shit.
Yeah, they definitely picked it up.
Yeah.
Which I thought was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
What was it? I think like Rollins hit like a Falcon Arrow, and Shinsuke kicked out of it, and I was like, whoa! I was not expecting them to like if they were going to let Seth hit a Falcon Arrow on him, like I did not expect that, or maybe it was the knee to the face. The knee.
Yes.
But like I was like, ooh, this move is a little bit more protected. Like even though he's going up against Nakamura, like clearly the WWE don't really like Nakamura as much as we would like them to.
Right.
Like I was surprised that was not the finish, but then I was like, oh, but he still does have the stomp. So
yeah. Well, and I think the big thing with Knock is just that the knock on Knock is that I guess he's hard for the fans to get behind. I mean, from a personality standpoint, I don't know. But
he's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought it was a really great match.
Yeah.
And in a pay-per-view like it was, I thought it was the best of the night. But we'll see what you think.
I will say overall, just since we've started to get into it, like I was not very into this pay-per-view at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I was glad that I had procured a free trial when I re-signed up for the WWE network, because I was like, this is not
so you're justified, like, I didn't really pay for it, so
yeah. I was like, this is not what I re-signed up for.
Right. Then we had the bar.
The bar,
yes, against the Authors of Pain,
with special guest Nuisance.
Yes. So we had Big Show and we had Drake on each of their sides. The whole deal with Drake as the manager for AOP, I don't know kind of where it's going.
Yeah,
now.
no, I still don't really get it. Especially with the whole like fake peeing himself at the end there, like that just it made no sense to me, and it was very awkward. Like it was not working.
Yeah,
and the cameraman kept zooming in.
Yes. Anyway, I thought the match was just okay. I thought it was kind of the crowd really wasn't into it.
No, well, the crowd was distracted.
Yes.
That's all that we have to say about that. I don't really care.
Yeah,
to get into it.
It's just it's almost like the storyline was that Raw was going to win Survivor Series.
Yeah.
So Raw won.
Yeah.
So Authors of Pain won, and that's 2 for 2 for me as I make the comeback.
Yeah.
Enzo Amore was there.
That's who I kept insinuating.
Enzo Amore. How you doing?
He's doing fine.
Bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Tackled by the security guard that tried to stop Gronk from interfering in the Battle Royale at WrestleMania.
Right. So, yeah.
But this time she did her job right.
That's true. So, yeah.
Do you think at one point she was like, wait, is he supposed to be here? Because I don't want to make the same mistake twice.
I just wish I wish I was a fly on the wall in the back room with Vince like, oh my God, get him out of there. Get him out of here. What's he doing here? By the way, speaking of Enzo and Cass
Big
is
ass?
he's on the indie scene now. He's wrestling in gymnasiums.
Oh.
And he's gained a little bit of weight. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Poor guy. He's turning big the wrong way. But anyway, yep, so another win for Raw. The Cruiserweight Championship. I know, I'm keeping you up. Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali.
Great match.
I thought it was one of the better matches. I rank it up there just kind of underneath of the Seth Rollins match.
Yeah,
I think
it's not that hard to surpass the other matches.
I think we both had Buddy Murphy winning.
Yes.
Ali definitely had some cool moves on the announce table.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Ali ain't nothing to sleep on.
That's true. But Murphy's Law came into effect for Ali.
I like that.
Yep, you're welcome. But a very good match.
Buddy Murphy, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you've never heard that.
Yes. The Men's Survivor Series match.
Yeah. It had a nice cameo of Samoa Joe.
They did, yeah. Yeah, welcome, Samoa. So what is going on with him?
I don't even know.
Because for a little bit there, a few months ago,
yeah,
he was being pushed.
Yeah.
And now it's like, who? Who is he? Who is he?
Maybe he got injured again.
I don't know, or maybe, I don't know. It's a weird way of maybe putting over Drew.
Meh.
I don't know. And another person that's getting buried, Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing new.
That's true. It's just sad for me because I really like Finn Balor.
As do I.
So it's just a shame that he got injured.
Forever.
Yeah, it's a shame he got injured, and that's that. Ziggler got eliminated by Shane O'Mac. Jeff Hardy got eliminated by Get These Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Get These Hands kind of went on a roll there.
Yeah,
because he took out Miz, Rey Mysterio. I think Shane O'Mac too. Right?
He definitely choked
to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just went on a roll. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Shane O'Mac went for the
coast to Midwest.
That's right. Yep. So Shocker.
I did like
another Raw win.
I did like that. The story was that like Miz kept being like, "Hey, you got to do this. You got to do this. You're the best in the world. You got to do this."
Yeah.
You know? Like I was really hoping that was going to culminate in the Miz being like, "Oh, so I guess you're not the best in the world." But no, then it fucking turned into him like fangirling over Shane on SmackDown the next Tuesday.
Yeah, I
was disappointed.
That was poop. Another good match, in my opinion. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
That match made me definitely want to see another match between the two of them.
So you know me.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We've met.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
This is probably the most excited I've been for a Charlotte Flair like match, like while watching it. Like that and like the match where Becky beat her for the title. Like I was just like, but that was more so being excited for Becky. But like this, I was just like, yes, I love this like intensity behind
and shocking. You and I have been saying this about Bayley, about Becky Lynch, about Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
And this is something that the fans want.
Yeah.
We want to see badass.
Yeah, intensity.
Yes, we want that.
Yeah.
We don't want these sugar plum fairies. We want, Becky Lynch is a lass kicker.
Yeah.
So
let
kick
her
some
kick
lass.
lasses.
Yes. So Charlotte Flair, you're supposed to be the queen. You're supposed to be tickler. Well, have a fucking badass moment.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I thought this was great. Her reaction at the end of the match was like, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Yeah.
You bring in somebody from UFC, one of their cast-offs, and, elevate them to the biggest in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And, the rest of us who have been busting our asses are getting, kind of the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. Go after it.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yes. I did think it was kind of weird how much hate Rousey was getting from the crowd. Like it felt too much. Like I get it. Everyone was like was ready for Becky Rousey, and like everyone was like ready to cheer Becky and boo Rousey.
Yeah.
But it felt like they weren't able to turn that off, because like going into this, you got I boo the woo, all this shit about like hating Charlotte because she's the female Roman Reigns essentially.
Right. Yes.
And for the most part, people have been loving Ronda Rousey up until this point.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, just complete double turn to that crowd.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, I think part of it was the crowd was tired of SmackDown losing too.
Could be it. Could be it.
But
because you also notice that SmackDown got all the cheers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think that ultimately the reason why SmackDown lost every match except for the first match that nobody saw, is that this was Vince's way of kind of saying, no, Raw's the better.
Yeah.
Raw is it. SmackDown's not, even though SmackDown's killing them in ratings and everything. But I don't know. I think the crowd, I think the deep down inside of us fans, we want to see badass bitches beat some ass.
For sure.
Yeah. And so, I don't know, but Charlotte was the badass bitch that night.
Charlotte was the better performer.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, hats off to that match. That was another really good one. The ending and then, the follow-up by Charlotte at the end really made me, if they announce tomorrow that they're saying that, they'll say Charlotte against Ronda, at WrestleMania, I'm in.
Yeah.
100%. Becky Lynch, yeah, sure too.
Yeah. Triple threat.
Maybe. But Lynch against Bliss would be a really good match too, though. Yeah. That'd be fun. Anyway, we're in Fantasyland right now.
Oh, I'm always in Fantasyland when it comes to Bliss.
The last match that I have is Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar.
Probably one of the better Lesnar matches I've seen, because Daniel Bryan had so much to offer
Yes.
for it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but did you have some moments watching that match where you cringed with an F5 or a German suplex on Daniel Bryan?
Yes.
Because with his injury history, it's well documented. Everybody knows. Everybody talks about it. But
Daniel Bryan's been injured?
I think so. Once or twice. I tell you, there was a couple of those German suplexes that I was like, oh, he landed weird. Yeah. Please get up. Please. Okay, he's fine. Okay.
Stop wiggling your fingers.
Yeah. But there's almost like a Dean Ambrose craze in Daniel Bryan. Mm-hmm. He's always or you know what else I was thinking? It's like Edge. He reminds me a lot of Edge because the long
Edge
hair.
From you too?
No, come on. But
let's be serious.
Yeah, come on. We're having a serious podcast right now, and I'm fanboying on. But Daniel Bryan, there was a part near the end where he was, setting up one of his moves, and he was pulling his hair back and kind of had that look like Edge before doing a spear. And that to me, like, I always loved when Edge would do that because then it's a way to like ramp, people up.
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan's going to be one of the hard ones that to boo.
Yeah.
This is a heel turn that he wanted, right? He called for it. He wanted it.
I think it was a heel turn that we wanted to.
Well, I mean, the yes movement was kind of getting played out anyway. And I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes. I mean, it sucked that Daniel lost. Yeah. It's understandable. Mm-hmm. Fine. Whatever. You want Brock to win. The only way Daniel was going to win is
strong.
Well, the only way Daniel was going to win was if, like, cheap shot or something. Yeah. But
like how he won the title.
But there are you okay? But
I'm just tired of AJ Styles getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, it's just so terrible.
Actually, oddly enough, part of that Botchamania was a clip, clips of him getting hit in the nuts, and it was not just a WWE thing; it was a TNA thing too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, a lot of short-haired AJ Styles getting hit in the nuts.
I did see that.
Yeah,
well, and then Brock Lesnar got hit in the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But at the end, even towards the end, I did think Daniel Bryan had a chance. And that was the great part about the match.
That's one of the best wrestling is when you excitedly don't know what's going to happen. And like that was happening in this match. It was happening in the Seth and Nakamura match. It could have gone either way. Like in the back of your mind, you're like, well, there's no way they're going to let Daniel Bryan beat Brock Lesnar. But like,
right.
In the front of your mind, you're sitting there watching the match. You're like,
could he? Yeah, it could happen.
And also, that's another thing that I love about wrestling: the fact that those two guys could be going up against each other and more or less be on equal footing.
100%. Yeah.
They wouldn't even be allowed to fight in MMA.
I did think it was funny at one point. I think it was after one of the German suplexes. It was towards the beginning of the match. The crowd chanting "same old shit," and Lesnar's like all night long. So I thought that was, I don't know. I noticed little things like that sometimes. I just think it's funny. But overall, I thought that was a really good match. I think both of us had Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. But ultimately, your boy continues his reign as the undisputed champion because on the match of the night, you went with Knock.
Yeah,
I went with Seth Rollins.
Figured.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to keep winning the MVP title when you're the one that chooses the MVP winner.
No, I picked the correct outcomes of the matches that are the match of the night. Hence, MVP, most valuable prediction.
I'm just saying.
It's the match of the night, man. You have to get the match of the night right.
I'm pretty sure the match of the night was the tag team's Survivor Series match.
Really?
That's why everyone's still talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Xavier Woods.
Who?
He put it on his ring
gear.
The
1 in 6 of 1?
Yeah.
Who? Exactly. Wow.
Well, that's fine. I got to retain my King of NXT predictions crown.
That's true. Yeah. Your crown
don't
jewel.
Don't you dare. Don't you.
The crown jewel.
I will talk over you every time you say it.
Okay. But the crown jewel remains with you.
You know what? That's fine. I get to edit this, and I can edit it all out.
Well, and as my peace offering, since it is the year of Seth Rollins, I have provided you with the Seth Rollins figurine.
Oh,
that's right.
This is awesome.
This in the year of Seth Rollins, the Seth Rollins mark, exactly.
Yeah.
Yours truly provides gifts for everybody. So everybody listening, you also will get a Seth Rollins figure.
Expect it in the mail.
Yes,
it'll be shipped with the old title belt.
Yes. Zing. But that's it. So that was Survivor Series. I thought it was pretty average. I don't think it was one of my favorites of the year.
No.
Our next is TLC. That's coming up in a couple weeks.
That is the last day of my free trial.
Hey, there you go.
So I will probably get to see that one for free as well.
And so we got that to look forward to. And we also have to look forward to our annual prediction review.
Yes.
Because we did provide predictions. Mm-hmm. We'll have to go back and revisit them.
Yeah.
See how they turned out.
Re-listen, see where we marked out and where we flopped out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more flops than anything.
Probably.
But then
you probably did say that this was going to be the year of Seth Rollins.
I think I've said that over and over because it's probably the only thing I got right.
Yeah.
But hey, one thing's better than none.
There you go.
And then maybe we'll make some new predictions for 2019.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's another new year.
Year of Bray Wyatt.
Oh, there you go.
He was wrestling on a house show or on Starrcade.
That's right.
Apparently cut out of the network edit of it though, because the network edit of it was only an hour long, and it's like a 2 or 3 hour long show.
That's no good.
Jeez.
Yes. All right. Well, that's it for us.
Yeah. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching wrestling with us.
Yes. SJY 3000 Malt drinks on you, buddy.
Oh, he got name dropped twice.
Twice.